I guarantee there was all sorts of plants that were eating shit that slipped up.
For sure.
Eating like ancient raccoons or whatever the fuck there was around 65 million years ago.
Sloths.
But what if there was no dinosaurs?
Okay,
Do you think that's that's the same guy that thinks that the Earth is flat? He put out a video about dinosaurs being fake. Problem with that, of course, is we have bones.
There's
a
fossils,
shitload of them, and it's like
in the museums. There's no bones.
A lot of them are bones,
and they found
a lot of them, but that's not true. See, here's the thing: when you're looking at a fossil, what you're looking at is not necessarily really a bone. What it is where minerals have taken place of where the bone used to be. What a fossilized, like, have you ever seen a megalodon tooth, like a shark tooth?
On Discovery Channel.
Bud Brutzman had one on his office.
No, I did.
Remember we had that conversation?
Yeah, Bud, yes.
We had a conversation about it.
Yes.
And Bud was telling me this is a megalodon tooth. And I said, sort of. It is kind of a megalodon tooth, but it really is a fossil of a megalodon tooth. What that means is over millions and millions and millions of years, the actual tooth itself is changed by the ground, and it becomes mineralized, and it becomes like a rock. So it's the shape of a megalodon tooth, but it's not exactly the same as was in the megalodon's mouth 69 million years ago.
I mean, it has to be close.
It's the actual shape, the shape of it, but it's not a tooth.
Right.
If you do a DNA test on it, it's a fossil. It's weird stuff.
Didn't they tell you when you were a kid that oil came from dinosaurs? Do you remember that shit?
Yeah, that's what they used to do.
Yeah, fossil fuel.
Yes, fossil fuel.
Yeah.
Hey, man, there's a guy who worked on the JFK administration. He was the chief of special operations for the Joint Chiefs of Staff under the JFK administration. His name is L. Fletcher Prouty. L. Fletcher Prouty. Look that dude up. What he says about oil, holy shit, what that dude says about oil. He said, this is what he's saying. I don't know if it's true. I'm not a geologist. I'm not an oil. He says that peak oil, like the scare that we're going to run out of oil, is perpetrated. That's him. Is perpetrated by the oil industry. He says oil is the second most abundant liquid in the world.
Yeah.
Oil is everywhere. We'll never run out of it. But if the people knew that, then they wouldn't pay the prices.
Right.
They have to keep the prices high. They have to give it. This is what this dude's saying.
He might be right, but there was a really
be.
interesting book that I read that I'm thinking about this today, because today I was giving some books away actually to Goodwill. We're putting them in boxes, books that I read that I'm not going to read again. And one of them was Black Gold Stranglehold. And there's a really controversial book that I read. I don't remember who wrote it, Jamie, see if you can pull that up. But it was by a guy who was saying that oil is actually a natural process. And it's a natural process of the earth. And that the idea that it was created by fossils, and then later the theory was that plants like rotting would create this oil. He said it's a natural process of the earth itself, and it's constantly renewing.
Yes.
It does kind of make sense, right?
It does.
That's what L. Fletcher Prouty said. He also said this too. He said the reason we think it's fossil fuel is because John D. Rockefeller in 1892 sent a group of paid-off scientists to this big scientific committee on organic matter in Geneva in 1892. He sent these scientists just so that they can put in that petroleum is organic, that it contains hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon. So he knew that if they passed that if he can say that petroleum is organic matter, then people will believe that it's going to run out. But it was all a complete hoax. That's what L. Fletcher Prouty.
You can get that book for $2.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's
Cheap
used
as
though,
shit.
dude. That's used.
Good deal,
So
though.
apparently, there's all these oil, trillions of gallons of oils are bursting up all over the world, but you won't see it in American media because they want everyone to think that it's not abundant. It's so cheap. We have so much oil in Alaska and all over the United States that it's cheaper just to get it from the Middle East. It's so much cheaper. Just like it's cheaper to make products in China than to make it here. We can make it here, but it's way cheaper to just fucking make it in China.
Hold on a second. Do you know that most of the oil that we get is actually from fracking now? That the Middle East is not where we get most of our oil anymore.
Things are changing. No, that's part of this whole thing.
With
things
fracking.
are changing right now.
Yeah, it's a big issue with fracking. I mean,
but according to this dude, if you look at him,
see, that's the problem. If it's one guy,
it's 5 minutes he talks about it.
There's no way we're watching that.
Okay.
I'll fucking my head will explode.
Finding out.
No, he might be right.
There's
but we would
an
have
oil
to Google
hoax
it.
going on.
No,
That's
it's
gonna
possible.
You don't want to hear
it's
that.
possible, but if
How would
that
you not
was
want
the
to hear
case,
that?
wouldn't you think? here's the thing. It's entirely possible that the myth of the Earth creating oil through dead things and it being a limited resource is possible. And the reason why we know it's possible is because whenever there's money to be made by manipulating the facts, there's a bunch of people that are willing to do that. And what we know about the most recent history is that the sugar industry paid scientists untold amounts of money to lie and say that saturated fats were the cause of heart disease and that take the blame off of sugar.
Yes.
And this is a really recent study, or a really recent revelation. And we're talking within the last couple of weeks.
The documentary is called Sugar Coated. Yeah. Write that shit down. Sugar Coated on Netflix. You'll see
they
how
paid
the sugar scientists from Harvard, Yale. So when you find this out, same thing that tobacco did. The same thing when you hear about tobacco science is paid off science. Harvard, Yale, because they know people believe, because most people walk around and they go, oh man, I'm into science, bro. I'm into science. They know that. They're like, okay, you're into science? We're going to pay off the scientists.
They know that.
We're going to pay off the scientists so we could fool these gullible motherfuckers. That's what's going on. Everyone's getting fooled.
Gullible bitches. Hold on a second. Let's see what it says here.
Everyone's getting fooled left and
Jamie,
right.
Scroll. I can't see. There's a camera in the way here. Can you scroll up, please? It says oil prices were about 60% lower than they were 2 years ago, yet BP reports U.S. oil reserves are now at an all-time high, up to 55 billion barrels, nearly double what we had just 20 years ago. This surge demonstrates how even our best experts are limited in their ability to appreciate just how much oil we have and can produce. So it's entirely possible that they were hoodwinked early on, but it's also entirely possible that they pretended they knew how the fuck oil was created in a way that it would benefit them. Like they'd say, oh, we have a limited supply, so therefore we got to remember in the 1970s, man, when they fucked up our cars? We had the dopest fucking muscle cars in the world.
Like the
American muscle cars in the
Mustangs,
1960s were the shit. But then when Jimmy Carter got in office, they sensed weakness. Those motherfuckers jacked the oil rates up through the roof. And because of that, we got Mustangs that looked like dog shit.
That was all, according to L. Fletcher Prouty, he said that was all part of the game. Make it seem like there's a shortage, cause chaos in the United States. It was all part of the program. That's how they get the prices of barrels so goddamn high. If people knew that oil was never going to run out, this is what L. Fletcher Prouty said. If
this one knew, dude, though, let's Google L. Fletcher Prouty debunked.
Google him.
Yeah,
just Google that.
A bunch.
Dude,
so
use
this
the word
isn't a conspiracy theory.
Debunked.
Okay.
I mean, you never know.
Okay.
But don't say okay, but you want to know whether he's right or whether he's crazy, right? So let's find something debunking.
First of all, it says he's a Kennedy assassin.
Yeah, but you might be right. You might be right. No, you might be right. Or they might be legitimate scientists that are exposing a guy who doesn't exactly know what he's talking about. That's impossible. That's entirely possible too. You never know.
It's not just one guy. There's plenty of guys.
No, but you keep bringing up this one guy.
I'll bring up more guys.
Right there.
Okay.
That one, Jamie Snoops.
Hold on.
YouTube, the
Snopes.
oil
Right
deception.
Let's go to Snopes.
YouTube, hold on. YouTube, the oil deception. It's a 5-part documentary on a guy breaking it all down for you.
Just see if you find anything about his credentials.
That Snopes post is 12 years old, and it's just a message board.
Okay, so that you can't really count.
Yeah.
So we'll just find some. See if you can find something.
Listen to him. It's 2 minutes.
No.
Listen to him. Listen. How could you not be interested in listening to this guy?
I do, but not right now.
I'm your boy telling you this is legit.
Right. He might be.
And you're doubting
What does it say? No, I'm not doubting you. I'm doubting the people that have informed you.
Listen
is he telling the truth or a bunch of tall tales?
Well, listen to it and you figure it out for yourself.
Well, he's a Kennedy assassination expert. Already skeptical Hippo is.
Oh, dude, come on, man.
Hold on.
You think Lee Harvey Oswald killed JFK?
Hold on. He's fucking with you, man.
How am I shocked? Of course I knew that. I knew that.
What's the website?
This is just from a college website. It had a .edu, so I was trying to figure it out.
.edu? What is it?
I can't tell.
What do you mean you can't tell? What is the URL?
.mu. I don't. It could Missouri University.
Okay.
I don't. Minnesota. I'm not sure.
So it could be a student-created website. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's entirely possible. See, this is the thing, man.
Listen to him talk. Don't read shit. Just listen to him talk.
Just read that description, though, Eddie.
Listen to him talk.
No, hold on.
Listen to him talk.
It says he is one of the favorite people of conspiracy-oriented publications, internet
he's
sites.
Fucking honest. Because he's honest.
Maybe.
Come on, dude.
Come on,
he's honest.
Sites.
Dude, where do you get your news from? That's
Cameron
what I want to
Haynes,
know. Where do you
is
get
this
your
everything
news
you
from?
hope for?
Tell me where you get your news
it.
from. Name the station where you get get your
This
news
is what
the
you
most
hope
from?
for.
You know what I learned?
Come on,
What?
exactly. You're not
The
going to say
oil
shit.
book is
You're not gonna
$2.
say nothing.
No,
Where do you get your
The
news
oil book is
from?
$2.
Washington
Hold on.
Post,
My book
New
is
York
$300.
Times, CNN,
Exactly.
MSNBC.
Oh my God, that's all the bullshit. Okay,
Washington
I'm like,
Post?
You said CNN.
I'll
You get your
watch
news from
it,
CNN.
and I'll watch
You
MSNBC.
get your news from You said CNN.
You get your
You said
education
it.
from YouTube.
Oh my
What are you
God.
talking about?
You get your news from CNN. You said CNN.
I listed a bunch of
I thought I
channels.
stumped you because you knew it would
Whatever
be
you
stupid to
do.
say CNN.
No.
But you said
I
it.
listed a bunch
Holy
of them.
shit.
Whatever you do,
Okay.
don't go to the news show for
CNN.
news.
Where do you get your news? Where do you get your news? CNN?
Drudge Report.
You'll never say CNN, right?
No, well,
Where
I
do you
get
your
my
truthful
news. This is what I try to do.
Watch
This is what I try to
Report.
do.
You got to name
Know-
one. I know
knowing-
everybody gets it from several.
Listen,
You got to name
oh
one.
my God, Eddie,
Name
please
one.
relax.
Name one.
Please relax.
You're gonna say everything.
Eddie, please stop.
Does anybody listen to
Just
Drudge
relax.
Report? Read it?
Sometimes.
Okay.
But
Hey, that's good news right there.
Right.
Drudge
sometimes.
Report is good.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Here's the thing
Russia,
about the news.
Russia Today is good.
This is what I like to do. When I go to the news, I like to go, I read something and I go, huh. And then I go, all right, who else says this? And then I go online, I Google it, and I go, huh. I read a bunch of different, and this is all from being wrong. This is all from getting committed to an idea and then finding out it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
So then I go to a bunch of different ones. And then when I go to a bunch of different ones, I try to figure out what the fuck is really going on.
Is
Instead
there one
of
site,
going
though?
into it.
Is there one
Nope.
site where you look and you go,
Nope.
there's no
No.
credible site?
What is the
There
most
never is.
credible
So
site?
CNN,
What is the
CNN
most?
Hold on a second. CNN's been wrong. They've been wrong about Benghazi.
I'm not saying CNN's right.
They were wrong about information that Hillary Clinton had.
For
They
sure.
were wrong about information the government had. They have a limited amount of access to the actual facts of very complicated issues, like all journalists. All journalists dealing with top secret issues have a limited amount of facts. So you have to figure out who's biased. Do you know Fox News is biased towards the right? Absolutely. Is MSNBC biased towards the left?
Yes.
Absolutely. Where's Salon.com fit in? Far left. Where's Drudge.com? Far right. Who's right? Who's right? Well, here's the thing. Don't fucking have an opinion until you look at all of it. Because there's a lot of bullshit and shenanigans going on both sides. And sometimes it takes a while to figure out what the fuck is right and what's wrong. The problem is confirmation bias is a real thing. I've had it. You've had it. We've all had it. We've all wanted Dan Henderson to win. We all, you know.
I did.
Cam
I was
was rooting
unbiased.
Hard.
Cam was
I was
rooting hard.
unbiased.
Sometimes when you see a fight like that, and I've been guilty of the same thing myself, you see a fight like that and you
Oh,
say,
me too.
no, you won, bro,
Yeah.
you won. And then people get mad at me.
Yeah.
And they'll say mean things to me on Twitter because
Mean
you're
things.
fucking biased, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking Dominic Cruz lost that fight, bro.
Yeah.
You know, fucking Conor McGregor was running, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to happen. It's inevitable. But our boy Eddie, he loves him some
That
conspiracy
website
theories.
I pulled up is from John C. McAdams, who also wrote a book on the JFK assassin called JFK Assassin Logic, How to Think About Claims of Conspiracy. He described himself as a debunker by temperament. And then so I found a page where he breaks down this Fletcher guy. And he's not talking about the specific oil thing, but he does take a topic or a version of a story Prouty has.
When Eddie comes back in, you do say not a a word of this because I don't want to get back
He'll
into
forget. You guys
see,
fucked up. You gave
well,
the gremlin.
No,
might be
but,
right.
but they call them Proutyisms. I mean, this is what he's known for. This is what he's made his career on, it sounds like, is
Right.
these conspiracy theories.
That's
And
tough.
I mean,
look, he might be a guy like Jim Mars. There's another book I gave to Goodwill today. Jim Mars had this Alien Agenda book. And Jim Mars is also a guy who's a very famous That is an annoying sound.
you hear it?
Hear that shit? Everybody hears
That's
that shit. America hears that shit.
America.
If you get a Cameron Haynes, because he runs these fucking ultra marathons, SCE every 15 minutes. I've been following this guy. We've been hanging out elk hunting for the past week, so I've been trying to follow him up mountains. This is what it's like. It's like him running up the mountain, me running 60% up the mountain and going, I have to take a deep breath, I take my hat off, I have to fan myself, and I have to follow him up the fucking mountain again. Can you get Eddie
no
another
problem.
Corona so we
Yeah.
can go deep in
Yeah,
the
no
black
problem.
helicopter?
And I didn't mention this before, but when you take your hat off,
Yes.
that's like a shining thing.
Come on, if you're going to tell me
work
that,
again.
that what's that Apple guy name? Steve Jobs is stronger than Asians, smarter than Asians. Come on.
Who's making his
wanna
product,
talk
son?
conspiracy theories?
What
I got
about
a conspiracy
Nissan and
theory about
Toyota?
Apple phones and the fucking updates,
Yeah.
okay? Because
When
my
a new one
shit
comes
has
out,
been
it fucks your
fucking
phone
up
up.
left and right.
Yeah.
What's it
Since the
saying?
new one came, it doesn't work sometimes.
The new one's coming
I
out
can't
soon,
believe
so
you
my
don't-
phone messes up too.
Asians are the smartest people out there, and you fucking know it.
Wait a minute. What?
I don't know how to respond to that.
What'd you say,
Come
Eddie?
on.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Asians are the. When I was growing up,
And what- it
all
depends
the
what
Asians
category.
had A+ average
In math.
in everything.
Well, that was racist.
Asians were always the smartest in my community. We didn't give a shit. We were like, okay, Asians are the smartest. Why is that bad? How is that racist? I wish they said that about Mexicans, that we were the smartest.
I
God
apologize, Ken.
Jack
I'm sorry
Daniels,
you've had to go
how
through
dare you?
this.
Let me have
What
it.
have you
Can I
done?
get some of them ice cubes?
What have you done, Jack
Want
Daniels?
some cubes, son?
Why did you send this to me?
Oh, there's still ice.
Oh, you got this, man. Just grab it with your bare hand.
It's like Antarctica and flat Earth.
Do you feel like Antarctica's real, or is that bullshit? what about polar bears?
Are polar bears
Are those
friends?
Okay, you want
motherfuckers
to ask me a
endangered,
question? You
or
want to
are
ask
they
me a
our
question?
friends?
You want to ask me a question?
Hey,
Ask me a
Hold on, for
ask me
real?
a conspiracy theory question.
Global warming.
I think
Hey,
global
don't
warming.
listen. Here's what I would like you to do. I'd like you to talk about things with no emotion or theatrics.
Okay.
So
Don't
when you
attack
mock
us,
things, don't go crazy. Don't go crazy.
You
But when
do
talk,
that.
I know I do. I'm 100%
I
guilty.
ripped that off from you.
You're right. You're 100% right. But what I would like you to do, I would like you to attack these things with just logic.
Ask me a question.
I'm trying so
Do
hard
you
to
have
work
any
on that.
conspiracy theory questions?
We did.
You know, we talk about some shit that we don't talk on air. That
Global
shit,
warming,
that what I'm
please.
talking about, it's the exact same shit.
What?
With every genre, with everything. It's the
That's
same
fair.
shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's the exact same thing in every aspect of the elite. Whoever's running shit, that's just a little glimpse into reality. We're not going to get into that.
glacier.
It's the same shit.
That's fair.
You don't want to be honey dick, Brandon.
Don't be honey
Don't be
dick.
honey
New
that's
T-shirt.
that's a first Honey Dick reference.
New T-shirt. Don't be
I
honey
haven't used
dick.
it in a while. So I can't
It's Eddie
hear.
Bravo pointing at you, glossy
Don't be
eyed.
honey
Don't
dick.
get honey dick.
Don't
With
be honey
Wicked.
dick. Are you willing to go in on that T-shirt? Will you allow him?
What was the T-shirt?
No.
You pointing at Brendan,
Hey.
and it says "Don't be honey dicked," and he starts selling the T-shirt, and he gives you a giant cut of the
The
profits.
T-shirt is me pointing at him, going, "You hate me.
no, that's just Instagram.
That's a face. No, it'd be a face off.
You hate
That's
me."
Instagram fucking trolls. No, but don't be honey dicked. You pointing at him saying "Don't
Just
like
like that.
Right there.
Because
How
we
about
already
when I
went
get
through
you?
it.
Look
And I'm
at the
telling you,
camera.
we already went through some deep shit. How deep is the shit we went through?
We went through deep
some
shit.
deep
That-
shit.
Listen,
it
go
can't get any
point
deeper.
Point
You
at that
text-
camera.
It's the same
You text
shit.
me links, pictures.
It's the same shit.
Point-
Everywhere you go, it's the same people.
Point at
And
that.
everything, though, Eddie.
Everything.
Everything.
Trust
Lizard
me.
people. Point
Everything.
at that.
I
Point
never
at that
said nothing
camera.
about a lizard people.
Point at that camera and say, "Don't be honey dicked."
Don't be honey dick. Which
No,
one?
the
This
camera.
Don't be honey dick.
Which one should you point at, Jamie? That one. The second one? Second one? Point at that one.
There you go.
I'm not mad at that.
T-shirt. I love it.
T-shirt.
We got it. We got
That's
it
our,
close
that's
up.
our that's our second T-shirt of the day. The first
Yes.
one is what was it?
I don't remember. We had a T-shirt. Oh! Dead body fuck party.
That's it.
hell is
Okay,
that?
that's way too intense.
No,
That
this
sounds
is
like
why.
a Hillary Clinton
Because
extravaganza.
So
Cam,
intense.
I'll tell you
I
exactly
can't
why.
sell
Because
that.
Cam put up some post about a hunting post, and some dude wrote, "Idiot, I hope you die soon. Then we all have a party fucking your dead body." so oh yeah. So I put that up online. There it is.
Yeah.
So I put that up online, and I put hashtag dead body fuck party. Here's what's crazy. There was already 2 previous posts with hashtag dead body fuck party.
It's probably
Yeah.
on Trump.
No, just some dude in 2014. He was like in a band.
Yikes.
You know what? The mafia, the fanny pack mafia, someone said that, and I thought that was a brilliant
Fanny pack
idea.
mafia.
But apparently that's huge.
Fanny pack mafia?
You haven't heard that?
No,
think
but I am
Crow Cup's
a
the
fanny
captain.
pack enthusiast, obviously.
No, there's a-
So look at
there's a
this.
movement.
There's a recent one. Someone recently put a hashtag dead body fuck party. He's just having fun.
Necrophilia.
Yeah, I saw Joe
Oh, but he
Rogan
saw
Sick
your
Bull
shit.
on a couple
Yeah.
of feeds today, and then he wrote compassion hashtag dead party fuck
Is
party.
there a YouTube video of
Hilarious.
someone fucking a dead body?
You would
God,
know.
I hope
have no
not.
idea.
Well,
I
I have
hope
to
not.
refer to you.
Remember Faces of Death? Remember Faces of Death?
Yeah.
Mr. Hands is kind of a dead dude getting
Dude,
fucked.
to watch anything crazy when you were in
He's dead man
1985,
walking.
you had to have
Yes.
this VHS tape of
You
Faces
talking about
of
Face
Death.
Death?
I
There-
watched that.
there's- and
Remember
the-
that shit?
I watched that shit.
And there was 3 volumes.
You used to have to
Yeah.
go through that curtain at the video store to get it.
Look at Brandon. I mean,
You had to
Brandon.
go to-
I
don't
keep
call
saying
him Brandon. Don't call him Brandon.
Hey, you know what I call everybody that's Brendan? I call Brandon. Everybody. It's not just you.
Because of Brandon Lee.
You know what? Exactly.
Yeah,
So connected.
respect to the Dragon's kid.
Yep.
Brandon Lee hasn't done shit in forever.
He's dead.
I know.
What's he supposed to do?
Why are you gonna keep referring to
Yo, I
Brandon?
got 2 words for you. The Crow. Shut the fuck up.
Come on. That was one of the greatest movies ever.
Just shut the fuck up. You know, Joey Diaz will tell you he got killed by the fucking triad. I'll tell you what happened, cocksucker. Listen to me. When Bruce Lee left the triad to go and do the game of death, they put the fucking fix in. Dog, those Chinese, they follow that shit to the end.
Eddie,
He's convincing me. He's convincing me.
How are you not on that conspiracy theory where Brandon Lee was, because they shot, it was on set.
How do you know I'm not?
He is.
Dude,
He's
there's
on
so
it.
much shit.
Don't open this door.
Yes.
How do you know? Oh, you believe that conspiracy theory?
I sure as fuck did. Oh no, I'm saying I don't think he died on. I think it was an accident.
Oh, you think it was an accident? Okay.
And you think?
You know what? I haven't really looked into it like Tower 7.
What are you doing?
But I'm sure Brandon Lee
was just like Tower 7. He was the Chinese, half Chinese Tower 7.
Weak frame is what you're saying.
What are you saying? Weak frame?
You know,
That's what he said.
Do you know the one thing? The one thing that over the last year, I used to think that when people would say, I would like see links and videos and stuff about celebrities being
You get loose.
Celebrities being
little bit of this.
part of the establishment and the agenda.
They own the UFC
Agenda
now.
21,
Yeah,
like celebrities, part of it. But over the last year, man, shit, it seems.
What do you think about Robert De Niro making that video about Trump?
I don't give a.
You know what? I think he was irresponsible because he should have said vote for the libertarian guy. He was like trying to sway people to Hillary. I think that's fucked up.
He didn't say Hillary.
He did
He
not
should
say
have made
Right.
it clear. He should have made
Why?
it clear.
Why
should have
can't he
said,
just say,
don't vote
don't
for
vote for
Hillary?
Trump?
But
hey,
yeah,
listen,
I agree
he's
with
talking
you.
shit on Trump. You talk shit on Hillary too. The fuck you doing? You're gonna push everybody to Hillary? That's some
Hey, I'm
dangerous
not
shit
Robert
right
De
there.
Niro.
That's dangerous
Calm
shit
down,
right
bro.
there. Not you. I'm talking about Robert De Niro. He's talking mad shit. No one's ever fucking done that before. Get all. He thinks he's a bad motherfucker. He thinks he's the dude from Raging Bull. I'm gonna
Correct.
punch you in the face. How do you know Donald Trump isn't
He would whoop his ass.
taking privates with John Danaher? How do you know that shit?
Well, we
fucking
kinda know.
Heel hook
No,
you.
we know.
Oh, I'm gonna punch you in the face. The guy's 89 years old. You should make it clear. Make it clear.
We got ourselves a cockfight.
Yeah, we do.
John Voight and Robert De Niro going at each other.
Fuck yeah.
I'm so ashamed
Make
of
it
my
clear.
fellow actor Bobby De Niro's rant against Donald Trump. What foul words he used against a presidential nominee.
Of course.
It says Trump's words did not hurt anyone. I disagree. I don't think Robert De Niro's hurt anyone.
Hey, listen, Donald Trump is he's a con artist and all that shit, but Hillary is a proven criminal. So you make it clear. You make it clear, like, yeah, fuck Donald Trump. I'm all good with that. I understand that.
But fuck
don't
Hillary,
push
too.
people to. Yeah, make sure you say fuck Hillary too.
Here's my
okay?
question. This is a legitimate question. Is it possible that until the internet came around and we were able to see like all the different influences on political processes, special interest groups, lobbyists, all that kind of stuff, all these different things that we didn't know whether or not were real, we all got to see it sort of consolidated, right? Is it possible that these people that are here, these long-term people, you don't have to name them, just anybody that's deeply entrenched in the system for 20, 30 years, they were used to operating back in like the fucking Reagan days, man. I mean, they were around, they were getting into the mix back when they were kids.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter was president, Ford was president. You know, when they were in college, they went through the Vietnam War. You're dealing with all of them.
So
Like
what's
anyone
your-
from Donald, look, you could look all down the list of all the different people that have been involved in American politics over the last few years, and most of them got their start a long time ago. They get deeply entrenched in the system, and it's entirely possible that this system is so fucking weird, and there's so many loopholes as to what's legal and what's not legal. It's not about doing what's right or doing what's good for the American people as amount as you're competing with all these other people that are doing the same thing.
Different
You know the
agendas,
biggest problem? The biggest problem going on, in my opinion, and I'm a fucking idiot. All right, I'm an idiot. But the biggest problem, in my fucking opinion, is that it's so easily to honey dick the masses. The masses have all the power. We see it in the weed movement. Weed's being legalized, and the feds don't want that shit. But the people are waking up to at least weed, but they won't wake up to all the rest of the shit. That's the fucking problem. The people that are gullible and they just buy all this shit. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. Wake the fuck up. Jesus goddamn
Bravo
Christ.
for president.
That's the fucking problem.
Hey, my question is, you started that off with you had a question. What was the question? Hey,
Bro.
my question, Jamie.
Bro.
Everybody's talking about the reason why we have Donald Trump and
Can we
Hillary
see that video
as
with Donald Trump?
candidates is because everyone believes all the shit they see on TV. This is a result of all these skeptics going, there's no fucking proof that they're corrupt. There's no fucking proof that they're corrupt. There's no
So
fucking
corrupt.
corrupt. They're not corrupt. Get corrupt. You know what I mean? It's those motherfuckers, paid or in a trance. Paid or in a trance.
Or
it's
zombies.
those motherfuckers. That's why we got Hillary and Trump. That's why, you motherfuckers. Because of you. That's it. I'm done.
Let's all take a breath.
Doug, you need
Let's all
some
take a breath.
electrolytes.
Let's all take a breath. Let's think about what just happened.
We never saw the Trump tape.
I wanna
It's
see the
You
Trump-
guys haven't seen it.
I don't even want to see it.
No, it's legit. It's
I wanna
fun.
see
I'm
it.
scared to play it
I
though. If we
apologize.
play it
gonna
on
shut the
YouTube,
fuck up.
we can get pulled
I'm gonna
off
shut the
YouTube.
fuck up.
Whoever owns it, for sure, we get pulled off of YouTube.
It's
You can
Access
play the
Hollywood,
audio.
right?
Yeah, but you
It's
can't.
all-
You can't
it's
even play the
all
audio.
over.
Can we talk about
We
pussy?
can get ganked. We'll watch it off the air, but whenever anything happens, it's like a news story. It's like one of the ways that videos get pulled off of things.
Hey,
That
all
makes
your
sense.
Insta stories are up.
Powerful.
Damn,
They
all
go
of
up
them.
instantly.
The 5 or 6.
I
Well,
had
you were
to
saying you
keep-
had a problem.
They weren't posting for some reason. Some of them weren't.
Sounds like they all got posted.
All of them, even me
That's what he's-
complaining
yeah,
about
they're
them
all-
being posted.
Yeah,
There's
a
like
bunch.
10 of them up.
Oh, I definitely did at least 10.
Oh, okay.
I was like, conspiracy. My phone's not working as good. The fucking new phone's out.
Okay.
Did you?
It's all, but see, even though it's like Insta stories, it's all like we did it on the podcast.
How do we know that's not fake?
What?
I'm mind blown.
You don't know shit, dude. You don't know. It's all fake.
This podcast
That
may be
fight
fake.
could have been fake. You
Not
guys could have
that- you know what?
photoshopped
The
that out
UFC
for all I
is an
know.
example. It's like weed. Weed is an example of the power of the people, and so is the UFC. That was the power of the motherfucking people underground, keeping it alive on DirecTV. All those guys. That's an example that we do have the fucking power, but we can't use it until you wake the fuck up. Then we could use it. We can't
right.
use it until you wake up.
He's right.
We did it with
Wake
the
up,
weed.
Cam.
We did it with the weed, and we
Wake
did it with
up,
the
John.
UFC. And then we got, it's just, I know you guys need proof, but it's reality. The Pentagon just got busted spending $500 million on fake Taliban Al-Qaeda videos. What the fuck does that mean to you? You gonna ignore that shit? That means it's all been a fucking reality show? And everything's cool. Everyone's gonna sit there and everybody's cool. Oh, whatever, we're just gonna keep going.
I don't think
They're
that's-
making fake videos. $500 million fake videos, making like they gotta have the Arabic writing and make it look like Arabic Middle East CNN. Oh
bullshit.
shit! And I know you guys don't. You need to. It's so outrageous that I understand. It's so outrageous that like you need absolute proof that you saw it on Russia Today.
No,
you
you
saw it
might-
on Russia
I did see
Today.
it.
It's real. It's actually real. But I know you guys need the proof because it's so crazy. It's so insane. Of course, it's so insane. But what the fuck if it's real? Hypothetically, what the fuck does that mean? It means everything we see on TV is all programmed. Not like just some of it. I trust them here and I trust them. These are straight.
That's the Truman Show.
Corruption, straight brainwash, mind control. So don't tell me where you are getting your news from before you start talking. Are you saying where are you getting your
But
fucking news from?
isn't it possible that even the news people are being deceived? Like,
Of course, they're being told what to do and what to say. They're not involved.
So
in it.
who's
the
running
guy
all
you
this
see
then?
talking? With the
Okay.
guy you see talking, that guy don't have no goddamn power.
So
No,
who's
no,
running
I'm
all
not even. I'm
this?
talking about them because there's
Look
a guy
into
you
it.
see
Try
talking,
that's
but
a good
there's
question.
there's also
Look into
people
it.
behind the scenes
Great
that are
question.
producers
I don't know where
and
to start.
It's the
writers.
same. It's the same shit that we've gone through already, but everywhere else is just as corrupt.
Man.
So, listen, everyone's just sitting around and hoping everything's going to be fucking fine. But guess what? We got Hillary and we got Trump as candidates. It's because motherfuckers just want to ignore it. That's what it's about.
So who's your
choice? I don't give a fuck. I'd rather have Trump than Hillary. I know Trump's full of shit.
So if you vote right now, it's Trump.
You know what? If I vote right now, it would be anybody but them. I would vote for that libertarian guy. I don't know shit about him because he's not on TV. He's not on TV.
He gets on TV.
Shit.
He had a moment on TV where he
vote
didn't
for that
know.
motherfucker. Vote for that dude. But that dude might be fucking bought and sold. That libertarian movement could just be controlled opposition. That's just basic domination 101. Control your opposition. You don't think the people at the top are doing that?
Eddie,
you
look
don't
at
think they're trying to
this.
control
So he found
the
it
opposition?
on the Independent. This is another website that said
Hey,
it.
that's
US
who-
government.
What does that
Hey.
mean if it's true? If it is true, what does that mean?
That's who
that means
sponsored
that
the
all
De
you
Niro video.
skeptics
Do they?
need
Said
to eat
independent when
fucking
he was done.
shit. That's what that means. Eat shit.
Didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if-
all the guys that, oh no, we're in there because we're trying to fucking create freedom. You motherfuckers, that's why we're in there. You're trying to create freedom in the Middle East? It's a fucking scam. $500 fucking million on fake ass terrorist video. Fake ass terrorist video. It's out there. What the fuck does that mean?
guys
What does that
fucked.
mean?
I'm
Oh,
fucking that
you know
Jack
what? It
Daniels.
doesn't mean
I'm
shit.
fucked up.
It doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. We're gonna just
Trying
keep
to
going
figure
on.
out how much we drank.
I'm gonna sip.
Doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean shit. They make
No, you got
that
a
doesn't mean
point.
shit.
Listen, if someone spent that kind of money,
Hey,
a lot of
we could
money.
fucking, man. God damn, if there was a way, I don't want to be part of it.
Do you
Because I
think-
don't want to die. I don't want to be part of it, and I want to shut the
You
fuck
always
up.
say this.
I'm going to shut
I
the
don't
fuck
wanna be
up.
part of it
I
'cause
don't
I
want to
don't
be
wanna
part of
die.
it. But god damn it,
Hey.
I wasn't a part of the weed movement. I was just kind of just like off to the side talking shit. But I don't want to be like the dude, like those dudes in the fucking a normal movement, and the guys that got all political with it and actually went into these meetings and had the
Disappeared.
laws changed. I ain't doing that. I ain't going to
You
no
don't care
goddamn.
enough then. You don't
I'm
care
going to a
enough then.
Congress meeting.
Well, you
ain't
talk
doing-
all this shit, but you don't want to do the work?
I don't. I just want to wake
Hey,
people
bro.
up and let them do it.
It's-
I'm too fucking scared. I'm too lazy. I don't want to do it.
I
don't
think in
wanna
a
do-
way you're doing something, though. I think in a way anybody who talks about is doing something because
I think
we're
we have the
changing
power,
public.
man. We can do this. You
we're
just got to wake the fuck
But
up,
people
man.
are changing public opinion, which is what changes. Like public opinion sort of changes first, and then policy changes.
It just
And
depends
then-
on your platform.
Yeah.
You know,
But
how many
it's
people
also-
It's
are
getting
reaching.
the word out in the view. Like, look at Colin Kaepernick with his stand. Like, it's
Yeah.
brought it, whether you agree with it or not, it's brought attention to the situation. Like, we all know it now.
Exactly, exactly, and it all these little things in a lot of ways they add up. You know, every little thing that happens that makes people talk about it, it adds up.
We got to band together, man, because when you band together, no one can be singled out. We could take it all
Well,
back. We could do anything we fucking want to do. We made weed legal. We made weed legal. That's fucking nuts. And you know what? The feds still Schedule 1. No, they fucking fine. Still Schedule 1. But the people made that shit legal. That the people have the fucking power, man. They do. But that's the reason why they're making these fake videos. Why do you think they're making these fake terrorist videos? Because they know when the
Scary.
bottom line,
I wonder-
the people have the power. So we got to make them. We got to scare them because they have the
Whoa,
power.
okay.
Me and Cam just trying to run, man.
What is what do you
I'm
think?
just trying to run with Cam, man.
Like, what do you think their objective is? To get us more scared?
Money.
Is that the? But
Scared
I
to
mean,
go
by
to war,
creating
right?
a fake
By
terrorist
war,
video.
right?
Hey, listen. When you
Like
listen,
going to war,
when you
Joe?
listen, you know what I do?
'Cause there's money
I
in
listen.
war?
I listen to guys that used to be in the CIA. John Stockwell. Look him up. You listen to what they say. The whistleblowers. There's plenty of them. But John Stockwell, man, he came out and he just told you exactly the way it fucking was. And you know what? People at the very top.
Is he dead now?
No, there's a lot of great CIA agents, like all the guys coming up. They want to stop communism. It's just a few key guys are corrupt, just like in every organization, just like in every agency, just like in every government, just everywhere there's corruption. It isn't
Right.
just here.
So-
every goddamn government.
Is the goal to create fear?
That's part of it. That's part of it, of course.
Because fear is control?
Yes, that's part of control. A lot of control. Food control, energy control, a lot of control, water control, all that shit. Agenda 21. Look into Agenda 21. It's not a conspiracy theory.
What's that? What does that mean?
Agenda 21 is what we need to do to take this world. The world leaders got together and this is like UN shit, CFR shit. They all got together, fuck countries and borders, all the guys with all the money, said, what are we going to do? It would be best if we just fucking control this shit, make it a one world government, and we control everything. That's what we're in the middle of. It's increments. And people they don't notice it's happening in increments.
Can't stop yawning.
We can stop this shit. We can stop this shit, man. We could turn this shit around. We don't have to fucking just sit there and watch it fucking happen. We don't have to watch it happen. We can stop it.
I think what we talked about earlier, that like culture is kind of like a battleship in a lot of ways. And then it's hard to make these big giant turns. It doesn't turn like a car.
You gotta educate everyone to get in line.
It takes a long time to everybody has to realize, oh yeah, we got to move this way. Oh, this is ridiculous. I think this is what we're seeing in this election. This is like one of the last one of these elections where we really entrust completely in a two-party system. I think we're realizing it's ridiculous.
Especially when you watch the debates.
Yeah,
I've never been so into a presidential race. I've been watching, how ridiculous are these debates? How stupid is this?
Are you listening to what Hillary's saying?
The whole country.
No one's saying anything.
But
Hillary
I think more people
recognize
all those
it.
cliche, like in a cliche political movie, I'm going to bring back people because I care about you, and we're going to get jobs, and we're going to have everybody working, and women are going to have rights, and we're going to do this, and we're going to bring it back.
No, it's the movie, the campaign.
That cheesy.
It's exactly
that cheesy right there. Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, fuck yeah! Fuck
they're
yeah!
politicians.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You guys realize what's going on? That's what's going on. Either you're going, fuck yeah, or you're like, what the fuck? This is some bullshit.
I do
This is
both.
more bullshit. Jesus Christ. Come on.
In Trump with Hillary, I wanted Trump to sound good. I really
me too.
badly wanted him to sound good, and I had to end up turning the channel because I was afraid of what he was going to say.
I agree.
You know what? If it's between Trump and Hillary, I'm going to go with Trump.
Yeah.
But I know Trump's full of shit too. But damn, I know Hillary's just in the fucking program. The establishment, everybody wants Hillary because they know if Hillary is president, everything goes smooth sailing from here. In the fucking business as motherfucking usual. If we get Hillary in there, no kinks. It's the same shit we've been doing for fucking 35 years.
I'm going to go.
But if you got Trump, it sounds like he's going to fuck shit up. And then he's going to, who knows?
People are just sick of.
Or, that's just a big distraction. That could easily be a distraction.
Not right now.
Trump might be in on it. Trump said, you know what I mean?
They're talking about
Trump could easily be in on it.
He could.
Come on. We're dealing with fucking some Gotham City corruption type mindset.
And Trump's Bane?
He could easily.
Oh my God,
Trump
he makes
could
so much
easily
sense
be
to
in
me
on
now.
it. He might be part of it.
We
you know
need
what they're
Heath
gonna say?
Ledger.
We need someone that everyone's gonna hate. You just
Like
be
the Joker.
yourself. You just be yourself. Imagine what it's
You're
gonna
talking
do
about the
for your
plot
net
of
worth.
Batman?
Imagine. And they're partying
This is the
together. They're
plot of
hanging
Dark
out.
Knight.
I don't fucking trust shit.
Is it the plot of Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's Bane. That's what Bane's trying
that's
to do
Bane.
in that movie.
Come on, man.
a
We're
good
in some
point.
fucked up shit.
We are.
'Cause
And
people
you
are
need to
like-
be
'cause
Batman, but
people
you're
are
acting like
watching-
Robin right
You know
now.
why? Because the people that are watching Tower 7 collapse at free fall speed and believe the corrupt ass government.
You guys
The
fucked
corrupt
up.
ass government is the one that told you office fires brought it down. The corrupt ass government said
Eddie.
office fires brought it down. And the
Hilarious.
skeptics say, yeah.
Okay, Eddie.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie, I see a comment. It says,
Come on.
waiting for Eddie to explode.
Oh my God. That is.
I'm waiting for him to take out a gun
That
and
is
just
the problem.
Eddie.
Whatever is causing that is the problem. Whatever is causing that, whether it's
Causing what?
I don't know. Whatever's causing a grown ass man, to watch a skyscraper collapse at free fall speed, like the way controlled the demolitions do, and have the corrupt ass government tell you that it was office fires, all that shit you see on Popular Mechanics and the Discovery Channel, that's all from the government, motherfucker. Open your goddamn eyes. You're being honey dick, dude. You know, when the guys that believe
No, I
the
didn't say
government
anything. I don't watch
that
those
came
channels.
down
I watch the
because of
History
normal
Channel.
office fires, that's the problem. That's the problem.
You
Don't
thought you had
see?
endurance cam?
If there wasn't that problem, if we could
impressive.
easily, we have all the evidence in the goddamn world.
Open your eyes.
Five angles of a 47-story skyscraper collapsing at free fall speed.
Okay.
The government didn't say shit for 8 years.
Nothing.
They didn't even put it in the 9/11 Commission report. They just didn't say shit. Finally, from public pressure, they go, what the fuck happened at Tower 7? That was the third
Cam, what do you
skyscraper.
think happened at Tower 7?
So they said, guess what?
15 years ago. We need to move
It got
on.
hot. He didn't even know. He's like, most people don't even know.
I
They
don't
did a
think Cam
great
gives
job
a
at
fuck.
making.
I don't
If you
either.
don't put it on mainstream media, some people are going to find out, but they know not everyone's going to find out.
Not
And you know
everyone's
what?
gonna
All the
research.
people, you take all of them, they ain't going to find there.
Nope.
There's going to be more people that don't fucking know.